You have been people pleasing for way too damn long. And I get it. I get it. You want other people to shine. You want everyone else to have their moments. You want to make sure everyone else is okay. Or maybe you think that you're not deserving of being in your own spotlight. And I understand that. But I have a question for you. If you've been people pleasing and you know this and you've been doing it for long and you know that, are you happy with where you are? Are you seriously happy with where you are and where you're going and where you see things going if you keep going this route? And if you're happy with that, you can click off. That's cool. But if you're not happy with the fact that you're people pleasing, this is your video. This is for you. This is coming from someone who is a people pleaser. This is coming from someone who was a people pleaser, is transitioning out of that, is starting to choose himself. And I want to help you guys to be able to choose yourselves. Not because I'm trying to people please y'all, but because this is what I really care about. I really genuinely care about making this one-on-one connection with the people who are watching this and really making a fucking impact there. Not just doing shit because it gets likes or because it is crazy for the algorithm. No, I'm here to make a fucking impact on this earth, and that's exactly why you're fucking here watching this. So here's this. I need you to know this. Right now, with the state of the earth, what's happening right now is everybody is going through a transitory period. That is what the collective consciousness is feeling right now. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe you can ask some of your friends. Maybe you could ask some of your friends. Ask people who are going around. My friends, myself, like my friends that I've been talking to, everyone's going through this weird transitory period where everyone's kind of in this slump and they don't really know what the fuck is going on. And they don't know what's going to be happening next. And it's almost like a new chapter is ending, but they don't really know what comes after that. And if you're feeling that, again, like I said, this is for you. And for reference, where I was for the past year, up until maybe about a month ago, I was in that people-pleasing state a lot further than I thought I was. And I was going through that transitory period, and I was like, fuck, I don't know what the fuck is going to happen next, right? But let me tell you what happened after I started trusting myself, and more importantly, after I started choosing myself. Once you start choosing yourself and choosing to be selfish and choosing to prioritize yourself over everybody else, everything just suddenly starts to come into alignment. Everything suddenly just starts making sense. And there's a thing, I probably said it in my past videos, but if you haven't heard it, the universe and life happens for you, not to you. Which means that once you start choosing yourself and you start following every single little thing that follows your excitement, everything starts going your way. Another way that you could say this, that I've always said this, is be your most genuine self, and there is absolutely no way that you can lose. Now, what does this mean, right? You start following your excitement. You start prioritizing yourself. And one of two things will happen. One, those things that you really, really like, that excite you out of life, will start coming to you, will start physically manifesting, will start appearing in your life, and you'll be surrounded in that environment and you'll be fucking happy. Awesome. Or scenario two, right? Which is what many of you guys are afraid of. Many of you guys are afraid of the idea of you start choosing yourself and all the things that excite you, and everything in your life just starts falling apart. People start talking shit about you, talking behind your back, or you start losing friends, or you start losing people's respect. And I understand that. And that is a very, 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 very valid point and a very valid fear or feeling to have. But what I must remind you is that along with that path, you are not seeing the entire picture. Because what do you think happens after you let go of everything and everything seems to be falling apart? Your friends stop listening to you, or they start judging you. People just don't respect you as much. People just don't like you just because, oh, dude, you changed, bro. Things seem like they're falling apart, but truthfully, what's happening is everything is falling into place. There is a thing that my friend told me that just, I'm so glad he fucking told me this, but if you want good things to come into your life, you need to make room for them. And so you need to let go of those bad things. right? And bad in this case is meaning things that aren't fucking serving you, that aren't prioritizing your health, your well-being, your excitement, your passion. Those things, like, who the fuck cares about those things? Who the fuck cares about the friends who are judging you? Who cares about the people who are judging you? Who cares about the people who lose their respect for you because you're trying to be your best self and you're following your excitement? Are those really, is that really the environment that you want to be in? Chances are no. And I will say this, right? Hearing that from hearing that from somebody else is a completely different thing, right? But what you need to hear this from as, what you need to listen to me as, is you need to hear me from the perspective of somebody who has gone through that transitionary phase of not knowing what was on the other side and carrying that faith that something was going to be there for me. And I guarantee you that there is a better life waiting for you on that other side. For about, I don't even know, almost like a year or something, right? Ever since I moved up until about a month ago. I think I was in a people-pleasing kind of state where I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't really know what I was doing. And, well, the only thing that I did know how to do was just to play along with whatever the fuck was going on in the world. But deep inside, like I knew that there was something more for me, and that if I kept going this route, I knew that I would not be living a happy life. And so around May, my birthday, I decided, you know what? I'm going to choose myself. I'm going to choose to be fucking selfish. I'm going to choose to prioritize myself. I'm going to choose to love myself. And just like that, like, just fucking everything has been going my way. I've been seeing so many signs, so many confirmations from the universe. I've been meeting so many people and having so many amazing conversations and making so many awesome memories. And I'm creating things that I'm genuinely so passionate about that I haven't felt in the past year. Because I'm following my passion. Because I'm following what excites me, not what excites other people. Other people. And that seriously is what I want for you guys too. If you are in this transitory period and you know that a next chapter is coming into your life, but you don't know what to do, this is your time to be selfish. Now, this doesn't mean to be a fucking dick and be mean to people for no reason. Absolutely no reason to do that at all. But this is your time to choose yourself. And anybody else who is blocking you from choosing yourself, and anybody who is blocking you from prioritizing yourself right now in this transitory period, you can let go of that. You can fucking let go of that, and you can remind yourself that those people don't matter. Because, hey, you know what? Spoiler alert, right? Remember this? Yo, like, you're gonna fucking die. You're gonna fucking die, like, one day. And how long is it going to take for you to choose yourself, right? At what point are you going to say, you know what? Like, yeah, I deserve this. I deserve a good life. Because if there's one thing that I've said over and over again, it's that there will never be a perfect time for that. There's never going to be a time that's like, yep, this is the time. Like, everything is settled, everything is perfect, all my friends are okay, everything else around me is okay, time to choose myself. Like, it's the time when you're most uncertain about it, is when you really need to make that jump to really start choosing yourself. Now what if you don't know what that means? If you don't know what that means, to choose yourself, to follow your excitement, right? This can come in the forms of absolutely small things, whether you're going to buy a drink and you're just thinking about what drink you might want more. Maybe you want strawberry, maybe you want chocolate. Or it can come in the form of deeper things like, yeah, what friends do I want to talk to today? Who actually genuinely excites me? Not just because they've been around for so long, but Who is my heart, my soul pulling me towards? You follow that. Or it could even come in the form of, what do you want to do today? Right? Do you genuinely want to sit there and play video games for 4 hours straight? Or do you want to go on a walk? Or do you want to learn a new hobby? Or do you actually, want to just scroll in bed? You follow that. You follow your excitement. But the thing is you have to be listening. You have to be listening. Oftentimes what happens is, a lot of the times we think that we're following our excitement, but what we're actually following is the programming of society. So for example, video games, social media, that kind of shit, right? Like, it's just dopamine that's just being sent to your fucking brain, and that just happens to be there because advertisers, companies, they want money. They want money, and your attention is their money. So if you can, after this video, just sit in silence for 5 minutes and just let yourself feel the feelings that you need to feel. If you feel bad, that's okay. If you feel good, that's okay. It's great. But what's really important in this time period, because this is a big fucking moment on Earth right now, and not a lot of people are going to watch this video. Not a lot of people are going to see this. Not a lot of people are going to hear this message. If you are here, you are one of the select few that have been given the tools, that have been given the willpower necessary to be able to create and design and manifest their own reality. In this time period, it is extremely important for you to shut the fuck up and listen to yourself and spend time with yourself and create that world within. Create that inner peace within. Because let me fucking tell you, the entire world, everything that you see around you is all a reflection of your inner world. The world without is a reflection of the world within. And if you do not like where everything is currently, that entire world without, it entirely has to do with your mental and your spiritual and how you feel inside. And if you are not taking care of that, what I guarantee is going to happen is you are going to get lost in the motherfucking sauce. You are going to keep like, if you don't choose this shit now, what I'm saying is it's going to get worse, and it's going to get harder to choose yourself down the line. And I don't want that for you guys. And so what if you're new to all of this, and even you don't know what the fuck you like? Go out and fucking explore. Go do some shit. Go be curious. I think a lot of the times as humans, we start to put labels and judgments on things, on what we can or can't do, should or shouldn't do. And again, this all comes from social programming from as we were growing up, and society and all that around us tells us what we can't do, shouldn't do. Get the fuck rid of that. Go revert back to like a 4-year-old toddler and try shit. Try shit. See what excites you. I guarantee you're gonna find something. Maybe you like working out. Maybe you like calisthenics. Maybe you want to play the drums. Maybe you want to play the guitar. Maybe you want to learn to sing. Maybe you want to learn how to dance. Maybe you want to learn how to create art. Maybe you want to learn how to be a content creator. Maybe you want to learn how to cook. There's so much out there for you. But what needs to happen is you need to stop fucking consuming, and you need to start prioritizing how you feel inside. And that can only happen if you make the jump and you start listening to yourself. Please, not even for my own sake. I'm already doing what the fuck I want to do, which is this. But for your own sake, shut the fuck up, sit in silence, and think about what you actually want. You deserve it.